everybody, we're going to start in 2 minutes. I'm going to give you a chance to grab some weights. You're going to need something that you can do lunges with and something that you can do like a shoulder press with. So my suggestion would be 2 pairs of weights or a band that you can comfortably change the width of to make it looser or tighter. And if you don't have weights, by all means, you are always allowed to participate. We are doing everything one time through today, so there's no official rests. Once we get started, we're going all the way through. Okay, so hi, my name is Jen. Welcome to Fitness Challenge. First week of April is done. We have 12 exercises, if I counted correctly. We have upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body. So we have 1 minute and 20 seconds on. We have 20 seconds off. We're going through the entire routine once. No official breaks. That means, I mean, we'll have the 20 seconds recovery, but we're not having like a minute here, reset, that sort of thing. So if you need to take more breaks, by all means, please do so. I have 2 pairs of weights that I have, a medium and a heavier, one for my upper body, one for my lower body. We will be doing some push-ups and some tricep dips. So if you want a mat for your comfort, feel free to grab it. And we're going to get started. If you are looking for a routine, maybe my suggestion for you is just to do this routine twice. So there's a no repeat. It's very easy to go back and do it again and not feel like you're just kind of rehashing the same thing over and over and over again. But if you do it, that will give you a adding in the work, adding in the cool down. In our workout component is 20 minutes, so that will give you a nice full 40-minute full body routine. So if that's something you're looking for, wonderful, great. If you're looking for something shorter, go through it once with me and we're good to go. There is officially no jumping. It is all resistance with weight or resistance with your body. So we're just going to start. Let's bring our feet underneath our shoulders and we're just going to go up and down. Nice and easy. And then we're going to go all the way up and all the way down. Two more. Hands on the hips, step and touch. Now let's add in a little kick behind. Nothing crazy. And let's change that to a high knee in front. One more. Beautiful. Let's go back to those kicks behind. And high knees in front. And just kind of do a little switch back and forth. Swing those arms. Looks a little weird. That's okay. Put those heels on the ground and we're just swinging our upper body. Put those hands on the hips and let's do some circles, moving from the waist only. And switch direction. And let's now keep that waist still and move from the hips. Switch sides. And back to the center. Let's pulse those hands back. And pulse forwards. So everything is 1:20, like I already said. So you don't have to go completely for that full 1:20. You can, for some of these exercises, like shoulder press, 1:20 is a long time. So do some, take a break, do some more, take a break, do what you need to do. Let's curl. Now let's heel toe those feet in and lift our knees. If this feels good and you want to kick out instead, that's fine. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and beautiful. Hopefully we just got our legs a little bit warm. Nothing crazy as far as like jumping jacks, burpees, that sort of thing today. Okay, so our first 3 exercises I'll start through. There are 3 upper, 3 lower, 3 upper, 3 lower. That's the routine. So we're gonna need a lighter weight to start. We have a Renegade row. So we're gonna be on the ground in our plank. You can either have both weights on the ground and be in your plank holding on to your weights, or if that's too much, have your hand on the ground, one hand on the weight, lift up, and then just alternate sides. So we have Renegade rows first. Then we have palms in shoulder press. So we're gonna do a shoulder press here. Instead of here, we're doing it here. And then we're gonna do an upright row, which is here. We're gonna do them standing, but just so you get the rotation. So we're here, we're doing this motion, then we're doing this motion, and then we're doing this motion. Okay? Let me just quickly do with my allergies, and we will get started. All right. I think we're relatively good to go. We're going to start in 5 seconds with those rows. And let's begin. Everything is in control today. There's no rush for any of it. My suggestion is when we get to the lower body and do things that are single side, like a lunge or a step out, maybe you count how many you did on one side so you can get close on the other side. Even if that means that there's like 15 seconds left and you did 10 on one side and you did 10 on the other and you have a little bit longer of a break, that's fine. I would always suggest starting with the side that gives you the most trouble. Whether that means you get tired on that side faster, maybe you can't go down as far, whatever it happens to be. Keep it going, almost. Okay, I'm gonna stay down here so I stay in frame. If I stand up, my arms are gonna go out of it. But we're having our, so if you wanna stay down on the ground with me, that's totally fine, no worries. But we're doing the shoulder press with those palms facing each other. If you also wanna sit on a bench or a chair, I wouldn't sit on something like a couch, but something that has a nice flat back. So this is when it starts getting a little more intense. So you can either do a couple, take a breath, depending on obviously your weight. You can do one arm at a time. Change it up. But doing 1 minute and 20 seconds of shoulder presses, depending on your weight, it is a lot. So this is where we're doing things in control. 40 seconds. Remember, everything is getting one round. "26 seconds. Four, three, two, one. We're doing those upright rows. So we're going here. And if you want to alternate sides, totally fine. Do what works for you, your workout. All right, so we're pulling up and back down. And saying, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be switching to single arm rather quickly. Make sure if you can see in a mirror or something reflective surface, that you are staying about elbow to shoulder. You're not coming super far up. We're not doing that for this exercise. We're staying in the armpit area. So if my weights were lighter, this is earlier in the week, I could probably do more in the double zone. But instead of taking time out of my exercise and switching my weights, I'm just going to make it easier by doing a modification. And then you're going to switch to our lower body for 3 exercises. It's a front cross to the right lunge, a deadlift, and a front cross to the left lunge. Okay, so a front cross to the right and the left, so I have my weights and I'm coming across and I'm lunging. So I can either stay down here in this cross the whole time, or I can come up and come back. Depends how heavy your weight is, what you feel like doing. But whatever you do, make sure that you're doing the same for both sides. So I am going to stay the whole time in this kind of crossed in front, curtsy-esque position. Thirty seconds left. Fourteen seconds. And don't fall over when you're done. All right, next we're going to our deadlifts. So we have a nice flat back, little bend in the knees, coming forward and back up. You can use one weight, you can use 2 weights. Tell you one thing, if we were going through these exercises again, I'd be definitely changing my weight around. But there's nothing wrong with knowing that you have a shorter routine. Maybe you make things a little harder if you're short on time, as long as you feel like you can do things correctly. Otherwise, drop the weights, do no weight. Take breaks. Thirty seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to switch to those lunges on the left side, or if you do the left side first, the right side. And get ready. Ugh. Crossing over. Down and up. 44 seconds. Seventeen. 7, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, back to our upper body. Arnold presses. So you're gonna have your weights here. You're gonna rotate them and push up and come back in. Okay, so I'm gonna go down so you can see. Here to here to here. "45 seconds. "22 seconds. And I don't feel like when I'm taking my breaks, that I'm being weak. I feel like I'm pushing myself to the point where I need to rest. All right, push-ups. I'm doing what I need to do. I'm resting, I'm resetting, and I'm starting again. Now, if I'm taking a break for like 45 seconds out of the minute 20, then we're gonna talk. All right, so we have push-ups next, on your knees, on your toes, or the wall. 43 seconds. Seconds. Three, two, one. Tricep dips. All right, we're here. Our legs are out in front of us. Our hands are behind us. Coming up, bending the elbows, coming down. If you want to go on a chair or a step to do it, totally fine. If you want to make it harder, legs are out and you're lifting more of the weight of your own body. Otherwise, you have your feet on the ground instead. Down and up. Forty seconds. We have 6 minutes left of work of this workout. Whew. Triceps are killing me today. 20 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Stand on up. We have some lateral step outs. Now, if you have a band and you want to use that instead of weights here, like a band around your thighs, that works. All we're going to do is step out to the side. If this is too easy for you, and if you want to go into an actual lunge, that's fine too. But otherwise, I'm keeping the stabilizing leg completely still, and all the movement is coming from the other side. Thirty seconds. Tell you one thing, my forearms are getting to work out for sure. Whew. 13 seconds. And weights down if you have them. All right, we're doing a crab kick out. So we're on the ground. Our legs are up and we're kicking. Having to keep our upper body still, holding us up, supporting us as we move our center of gravity all around. You need to adjust your hands. You need to come down for a second, reset. fine. You can also speed this up if you want, or slow it down. 34 seconds. Make sure those hips are up off the ground. Seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand on up. Last exercise. Those lateral step outs the other way. So whatever you did, if you did those lunges, if you used a band, all right, let's knock it out and then we're done. As I said before, if you have more time, if you have more energy and you want to restart from the beginning, you can cut out the warm-up and just go right in to this round one more time. But I know that's not sometimes the most realistic thing, so always want to give options. Remember, the stabilizing leg is not moving. 45 seconds left. So this is a combination of a balance exercise and something called a heavy carry, which basically is like literally heavy carrying. So I'm working my forearms, working my grip strength, really getting a nice burn in those forearms. And by shifting, I'm getting a little bit harder. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome work. Put your weights down. Grab something to drink, and we will stretch. Alrighty. Move those arms around. Move those fingers around. Make a fist, pull that hand down, stretch out that forearm. And switch it out, other side, same thing. Tricep stretch. Switch it out. Open those arms behind, big stretch, open up that chest. Let's release. Let's swing one leg forward and back. Let's cross that leg, sit on back. Why not cross that leg over, roll down. Why not bring that foot behind. Bring the side of the leg, the front of the leg, and the back of the leg with our 3 stretches. Alright, let's do the other side. We're swinging forward and back. Let's cross it over, sit back. Cross it over. Oh, sorry. Oh, let's do this one first. Lay on down. Did it in the wrong order, but that's okay. And come on up and bring that foot behind. You can see mess up, you just keep going. Do your best. Release, bend those knees. Do a little squat. Hands on thighs, drop one shoulder. Switch it out, other side. Release, heel, toes, feet in. Bend those knees generously, let that head hang, let those arms hang. You can wiggle them all around, you can grab the opposite elbow and swing them around, whatever feels good. And then you're going to roll up, nice and slow. Awesome job, thanks for coming. Express workout done, Friday workout done, awesome work. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week.